What is going on, everybody? It's the TheAireaidLord. This is a gaming update for December 1st, 2013. Just going to say up front now, this is going to be a very important gaming update because it outlines a lot of things for the entire month of December. There's going to be lots of new footage, new things, cooperative stuff, and just exciting news overall. For people in general, for fans of the content, for fans who might like some of my other friends, maybe DSP or some of those other things. So there's a lot of juicy material, shall I say, in the month of December, and I'd like people to watch this update because I'm going to cover it all. I pretty much have the month of December clipboarded as to what I'm doing. I have it all dated out, so it's not like a year ago where it was week by week. I remember I used to make my gaming updates week by week a year ago, and I used to get angry. Oh, I didn't do a week where I did a gaming update. Well, it's not really needed. That's why the last gaming update you saw was November 11th, because I haven't been doing anything substantial on the channel. The last new game that I purchased was Call of Duty Ghosts, and since then there have been lots and lots of new releases, and I have not stayed up on those releases, primarily because they've been for consoles that I do not own at the moment. So I have not been able to make footage of them, and so it's fine though, because my channel is not necessarily for new stuff all the time anymore like it used to be. I used to have that direction where I'd always buy the new stuff, but now it's a little different in its direction. Okay, so I kind of want to take you through some very interesting news for December and some cool things that are coming up. So, as I said, really not much going on the channel. The way I do things with the channel now, if people haven't noticed, is I really just upload things randomly, or really as I make them. Some of the videos that I have uploaded within the past couple of days have just been things that have been content that I either play with friends where I'm just hanging around, like if I have a big test or an exam I'm doing in college, because keep in mind I'm in my freshman year of college. I'm at home right now for Thanksgiving break, but I have these past couple of months been at college. So in my downtime, I've been able to make a few videos here and there, and I save them on my computer, and when I feel like it, or when I have free time, I usually upload those videos. So some of those videos that you guys might have noticed have been different things. So I've made a number of birthday montage videos for two friends so far, Matt and Sandman. Those videos were uploaded in November because their birthdays were in the month of November. So happy birthday, or late happy birthday. I already said it to them on the day, but happy birthday to Sandman and Matt, or Fierce Bullet. Their birthdays were in November, and I kind of made montages that symbolized things that we had done in the past co-op. Sandman's was more of a montage of his footage and stuff that I had done with him, and Matt's was included Left 4 Dead 2, which was a game that he really enjoys, so I just threw it in there. So those are two special things that I've done. I made Super Space Fighter 4, my little ongoing Street Fighter series I call Super Space Fighter 4, where I go on and do different things in Street Fighter. I've uploaded 2 new videos since. Episode 3 was DSP Revenge Match. I think the day before the PS4 launched, Phil was doing like some last minute Street Fighter fighting game stuff, so I jumped on and fought him and actually beat him, because if you guys remember, back in August, I fought him over Xbox Live, and he beat me with his Gouken against my Bison, and I got my revenge with my Bison. He played Gouken again, and we did a run back, and I actually beat him. So I made a little montage of me beating him, and that was uploaded a few weeks ago, and it was pretty funny. So it's a little bit of nostalgia for people who watched the first match. And then I uploaded another one, The Revenge of the Angry Scar, where those were just, as I said, casual matches between some of my friends. Usually I just play games with, usually when I go on my Xbox, it's not necessarily to take footage, it's just to hang around with friends. So a lot of the footage that you're seeing is me just screwing around, relaxing, or playing with friends. And the Elgato is very, very simple, and that all I have to do is open the program on my computer and hit record in order to capture any footage that I'm doing on my screen. It's not like the camera where I gotta set it up and put in memory cards and batteries. That was very strenuous. I remember it was, a year ago, just about a year ago at this time, that I upgraded to direct capture and kind of changed the whole system of how I do things on my channel. So that was a much needed change, especially for all the things that I'm doing in college and stuff now. But Let me take a sip of water here, actually. I have a lot to talk about. I don't want to get winded. So yeah, it's a saving grace that I have the Elgato to do this stuff. Just the other night, I uploaded GTA 5 Screwing with Trevor, which was me just playing Grand Theft Auto 5 just for a couple of minutes of relaxation, just to screw around before I had to go to dinner. And I quite literally just recorded that and saved it. And then I was looking at my channel and said, oh, I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I will upload this video. And I did. So it's just, it's things that I know my fans like. And it's funny because the reaction that I'm getting to this content is actually way more than some of the things that I've done previous this year. Like my playthrough, my giant playthrough for Grand Theft Auto 5 in September actually was received negatively. And the videos that have been more popular have been the ones that are either longer or the videos that focus on a core concept. Like GTA 5 Screwing with Trevor, 71 views and 5 likes. Now, I'm not looking very much at views, but I'm looking at the likes that people do enjoy this kind of random sporadic content more than the playthroughs where it's part 6, part 7, because I'm looking, part 6, 7, 8, 9 of Call of Duty Ghosts' campaign. Those videos didn't fare so well as opposed to some of the other videos that were individual and kind of stood out amongst the crowd. I'd say Beyond Two Souls was an exception because it was a co-op playthrough and my roommate Jack and I were kind of joking around and stuff, but other than that, I'd say the videos that are standalone, that stand out and try to portray a message to people are really the videos that do the best. So, that's the way I've been handling things on my channel. It hasn't been a gaming updates every week. It hasn't been set playthroughs of footage. It's just been sporadic content divvied up over a period of time. Sometimes I go, 3 days? Like, from the day I uploaded Sandman's birthday video to the GTA 5 Screwing with Trevor, that was 3 days, so I didn't upload a video in 3 days, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I used to have the mentality a year ago that I needed to upload content every day to keep people connected to my content, but that's not the case anymore, primarily because there are so many freaking people doing this kind of let's play commentary gaming YouTube thing, and the market's becoming oversaturated, so I figured the best way to combat that is to not oversaturate it more with more playthrough parts, but instead to focus more on a video that's going to expand more upon an idea, like, just screwing around, doing something. It should have more of a focus, and I think my fans are telling me, at least in the responses to my videos, that that's what they want. So that's the vibe I've been getting. Oh, shit. You don't want to look at a black screen. I just noticed that the dashboard was all faded. So that's the way things have been going on the channel. So the month of December, I reiterated a lot, but here's what's going to be going on the month of December. We have a lot of things going on. First of all, my birthday. I talked about how I made birthday videos for 2 friends of mine. I actually have a birthday coming up. On December 5th, I am turning 19 years old, and I better savor it because it's the last birthday where I'm actually turning a teen. In 2014, I'll be turning 20. Holy shit, that'll be... Oh, time flies, doesn't it? That's gonna be crazy to be turning 20 years old. I mean, for people to say that, that's just an accomplishment in and of itself. But anyway, this year I'm turning 19, and as you guys know, I like to celebrate my birthday in a variety of ways. How did I do it last year? Let me search right now. I'm on my computer with the Elgato here. I just want to search. How did I do this birthday? Let's see. I didn't really do anything substantial. Oh, I did a triple F, which is fan appreciation. I did fan appreciation for Modern Warfare 3 in 2011 for my birthday. And I made a gaming update on that day for 2011, and a whole bunch of people flocked over to that. And then for my birthday last year, it was a video all about me. It was a video where I actually turned the camera on myself, like it was a face-to-face vlog, and I basically gave people... It was a special occasion because it was my 18th birthday, but I basically gave a whole vlog on my story about, my upbringings, how I got into gaming, my story of YouTube, and kind of just went through the whole thing. It's stuff that I've answered in podcasts and stuff before, to be quite honest. So it wasn't anything entirely new. This year, however, I'm going to do something very unique for my birthday, okay? I am going to do, and I don't know if this is spoiling it, but if people have watched my content, they probably already know this about me. I am going to make a video basically analyzing the game Jak 2, and I'm going to say to everybody why Jak 2 is my favorite video game, and I think is one of the best video games of all time. Jak 2 that came out in, it's kind of funny, it came out, the 10-year anniversary of when Jak 2 was released was October 7th, 2003. So it's been over 10 years. The 10-year anniversary was this year. So I think in celebration of the 10-year anniversary and my birthday, I am going to make a video saying why Jak 2 was the pinnacle of gaming for me and still is after all the next-gen games I've played, why I still hold Jak 2 on such a high pedestal above all the games that I've played, even next-gen titles, even so much as Grand Theft Auto 5, which might surprise people, but Jak 2 is something special, and I'm going to make an in-depth vlog video, and I'm going to overlay it with pictures and video and some music. I'm going to splice it up a little bit. I'm going to work on that probably next week, in between my own work schedule of, classwork and stuff. I'm going to work on that as a video in Sony Vegas, and no footage is probably going to be uploaded. My birthday is on a Thursday, so that does give me this upcoming week to work on this vlog. Basically saying why Jak 2 was the best video game for me of all time. And I'm going to be giving evidence, I'm going to be showing pictures, I'm going to be doing a whole analysis of the game, and I'm going to look at what the critics thought at the time, what people say about it now, and stuff like that. And then it's probably going to lead into another video that a friend of mine's making. A couple of friends, as you know, I made birthday videos for a number of my friends, and they're going to reciprocate by making birthday videos for me. I know for a fact that P-Dog is making me one. Matt or Fierce Bullet mentioned something about it, and then Sandman, I believe Sandman's gonna make me one. I hope he does. I made one for him. So I think those three people, I think I'm gonna get something from those three people. So, I'm definitely going to keep my eye out on the 5th, on December 5th. Now, the thing is, I really don't have much going on the Thursday. I actually don't have that many classes on Thursday, so that actually worked out very, very well. So I'll have a lot of Thursday, if not the whole day Thursday, to myself to do with my birthday as I wish. So I'm going to be looking for those videos to be uploaded on my birthday, and I know there might be complications and stuff, but another thing I wanted to do so that video, the Jak 2 video, is going to be uploaded on my birthday for my channel, okay? In terms of other things that I want to do, which probably will come the weekend of my birthday, I was planning, now, I'm not really going to say that this is solidified because I honestly have no idea. I wish I could give you guys a solidification on these details, but it's not in my power to do so, and as much as I've tried, it's hard. I'll explain it. Basically, on my birthday, because I have, free time and stuff, I'm planning on playing some games cooperatively with friends to celebrate the occasion. And what I was planning on doing was playing a few things. I'm going to be playing, and I might also live stream this, I'm going to probably be playing the final Borderlands 2 DLC, the DLC, Mr. Torg's Carnival of Fun. It was the DLC that I never got to play because of just the random order of the DLCs that I did for Borderlands 2. I had to mix up the order because of the way I played them with Phil. Originally, I bought all those DLCs for Borderlands 2 so that I could play them with Darkside Phil, because we played Borderlands 2. John Rambo, myself, and Phil, we played Borderlands 2's campaign back in September 2012, so we had wanted to do the DLCs, but the only one we got to do to all the three of us, and P-Dog, who joined us later on, was the Sir Hammerlock DLC. Phil was busy during the times when the other ones were released, and we really didn't get a chance to play them. However, in my downtime over the summer, I was able to play the fourth and the first DLC with P-Dog. The two of us played together, and those videos are uploaded. I have a full playthrough of the fourth one, I have a highlight of the first one, and then P-Dog made a mashup of the fourth DLC on his channel, which is youtube.com/pdog with 4 A's. It's in my other channel section, so you guys have seen his channel before, but he made that video way back in June. So my plan, as a throwback to that, is to play the final Mr. Torg's Carnival of Fun DLC with P-Dog, live stream it, and then upload maybe the highlights of the playthrough if I can get them. I'll just leave the Elgato running the whole time, and then I'll pick out highlights from the playthrough, okay? Another thing if there's time, another thing I was thinking of doing was doing Portal 2, finishing up the Portal 2 co-op portion of the game. Because over the summer, I did about half of the Portal 2 co-op with P-Dog. Him and I, in August, did a good portion of the co-op for Portal 2. That's already up on my channel, but we never got to finish it, because at the time, I hadn't finished more of the single player of Portal 2, so the two of us never had a chance to do the further co-op parts, where, you know, the gel is introduced, and those anti-gravity fields are introduced. So we haven't finished it, the two of us, yet. So that is something over Fraps I can record, I would be looking to do with him. Okay, that's something. So those two things, the Borderlands DLC and then that, and then we might throw something else in there. But here's the thing, I'm making all these plans, but here's the thing here's the tricky thing. There is absolutely no confirmation that P-Dog will actually be on Xbox on the day of my birthday. If you guys have been on my channel, you'll probably notice, as is with me, but he has not been on Xbox really at all, not even close to what he was last year, and it's because it's for a variety of reasons, but the biggest one being is that he's going to university next year. He actually just got a major acceptance from one of his top schools, and he really needs to focus on doing well in his classes and getting good grades. So playing video games probably doesn't help that process, so he has severely limited the amount of time that he plays, just in general. And it has obviously affected how I talk to him, not even just recording stuff for my channel, just talking to him in general, just to hang out, which I used to enjoy doing a lot, and now it's so limited, it happens so less, it's once in a blue moon that it ever happens, that it's those rare circumstances, and I usually cherish them and just, try to get the most out of them when they occur, and it's very hard to tell because he's in a different time zone, and, we both have our own schedules, so it's very rare and infrequent when we even see each other. Kind of, disappointing considering how close we were earlier this year and back in 2012, all the co-op and stuff that we did, but obviously times have changed, and for me, I would like to do the co-op with him on my birthday. I reached out to him to do this co-op. I did speak to him about this, but he sent me an email and told me that he has essays and stuff and that he's not sure if he'll be able to go on. He said he's going to try. He's going to try 100% to go on my birthday, which is December 5th, a Thursday, but he doesn't know. All right, he doesn't know if he's able to do so. So it's tricky, it really is, and for me, I mean, I'm hoping that it works out, but then again, based on how little he's been on just in general, I don't know if I'm really that hopeful that it'll even happen. So all of the plans that I just mentioned to you of going and doing this Borderlands DLC and Portal and possibly other stuff, that might not even freaking happen. So I'm not sure how high of a percentage I hold this. And, same with my birthday video. Because he's not on that much, I don't even know when the hell my birthday video is going to get uploaded. Like, when he uploaded the birthday video for Matt, it didn't get uploaded until the day after. So, I don't know. I guess he can't find a good balance between, doing gaming stuff and computer related stuff in his own work schedule. I'm able to find a perfect balance between it. I've had really high grades in my college classes, and yet I've still been able to put out a good amount of footage and talk to a good amount of friends in my period of time. So I found a balance. I know he hasn't been able to find a balance, but I know things are different for him, I suppose. So I'm not sure how high of a likelihood he'll be on. I'd say, I don't even know, 30-20% chance that he'll be on. I don't even know what the likelihood, but that's my estimate, because I'm not really holding high that he'll even be on to join for the co-op, but I'll be on. I'm going to be on that day, so if there's other friends that I decide to do it with, then I'm probably just going to do that. If he just does not show up, then I'll probably just do that as a substitute, just to say, you know what? I want to do something. Maybe if worst comes to worst, I have to do Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer with people, or there's other friends online, then that'll be the best it's going to be. Plus, you'll already be seeing the Jack 2 analysis video on my birthday itself, so it's not that big of a deal. So, so that's that. That's the way it's going to go. Now, two more things I'd say, because this video is becoming quite long, or quite strenuous. For the next-gen consoles, now, I know everybody's probably wondering, what I'm doing for the next-gen consoles. I know there's probably people wondering, which one are you going to get? Are you going to get an Xbox One, PS4? Are you going to upload footage of it? Are you going to do all the features, so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. So, here's my answer for you, okay? I am getting the PlayStation 4 for Christmas. It has been confirmed, obviously, because I pre-ordered it when I was at E3, and it is being given to me as a Christmas gift. It's not a surprise Christmas gift, because I pre-ordered it, so I know that it's being picked up by my family, who's giving it to me as a gift. So that is the next-gen console that I'm going with. I said that I was going with that next-gen console all the way back at E3. I'm going with the PlayStation 4. So that means that I will be investigating the whole PlayStation 4 experience come this holiday season. I will be getting Killzone Shadowfall and a few other games. There aren't that many PlayStation 4 titles at launch. A lot of the really, really good games come out in the spring, actually. So I don't know if there's going to be a shit ton of PlayStation 4 content, but I'm definitely going to do like an unboxing video of it. Once I unwrap the gift, I'm going to go to my room here and do an unboxing of it with the camera. I'm going to set it up. I want to see if it works with the Elgato. It should work, because there is a patch, I believe, that takes away the protection, the HDCP protection. And as long as I can get an HDMI connection, then it should work with the Elgato. I actually went to the Elgato customer support page and investigated, and it said that as long as it allows the HDMI cable, then you can use the PlayStation 4. So that's good news for me. The setup I have right now involves HDMI for the 360 and the PS3, so that is something that I'm going to be doing once I get my PlayStation 4, making sure it works in the first place. I know that the PlayStation 4 has live stream Twitch and stuff like that, but the setup that I have with my Elgato, it works. I like the software of the Elgato. I like how I manipulate the files that are offloaded by the Elgato software. I don't want to deviate and use some sort of internal PlayStation 4 fucking garbage that's going to... I'm not saying their capturing stuff is garbage, but I don't want to fuck with it to the point where I'm getting confused and losing files and all this other crap. So I'm just going to record the PlayStation 4 just as I've done with the Elgato. I don't know if I'm changing it to PS3, or I don't know what system it's going to register under, because when you capture footage with the Elgato, I don't know if people know, you need to select what system it is. And the only systems that it has listed is 360, PS3, Wii U, or other. Those are the only systems that it has listed. Maybe they'll release an update that'll release Xbox One and PS4 as potential systems that you can change it to. I'm not sure if they'll do that, but if they do that, then happy days, and I'll be able to record my footage just as I'm doing right now. So that's the outlook. If anyone was wondering, I'm getting a PlayStation 4. In terms of the Xbox One, I'm not getting an Xbox One. Not this year, and I'm probably going to wait. I'm not going to get the Xbox One until... I don't even know. I'm probably going to wait a long period of time to get the Xbox One, because at the moment, there's no games for the X... I mean, well, there are some games I'm interested in, but they're no games that, like, would be console sellers for me, all right? Let me just say that, okay? First of all, the Xbox 360's lifespan is not it hasn't ended. Just because the Xbox One has been released doesn't mean the 360 is gone. Games like Titanfall, which I was actually interested in purchasing, Titanfall comes out on Xbox One and 360, so I can buy it on 360. I'm sure the experience isn't going to be as great as it would be on a next-gen console like Xbox One, but I can still buy Titanfall since I still own a 360. I'm still going to keep my 360 because a lot of my friends still use it, so I'm definitely keeping it. But in terms of upgrading to Xbox One, there's no need. I don't need the stupid bullshit Kinect. It's $500. It's really expensive. I've heard that games like Rise, which I was kind of interested in, kind of suck. Dead Rising 3, I've never been really into the zombie stuff. Killer Instinct looks interesting from a fighting games perspective. I have been actually interested in playing it. But I'm not going to buy a console for a fighting game. I've never been into fighting games. I only got into Super Street Fighter earlier this year. I have no history with fighting games, so I don't know. Halo 5, if they release... I said this as a joke to a friend of mine. If they release an HD version of Halo 2 and Halo 3 for the Xbox One, then I'll buy it. Which, if they do that, bring the nostalgia factor back to Xbox, then that might be a reason to buy an Xbox One. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not too confident in a purchase of an Xbox One at this point, especially since Microsoft sucks at building hardware, and there have already been reports of Xbox Ones having problems. There have been reports of PlayStation 4s having problems too, but Sony is a manufacturer, so they know how to make shit. Case in point, I've had my PlayStation 2 for 12 years now, and it still works, and my 360, I've gone through like 4 or 5 fucking 360s because they keep breaking. So Sony knows how to manufacture their consoles way better than Microsoft. And I've heard that the graphics on PS4 way better than Xbox One. I've heard in some cases Xbox One can't even run 1080p. So PS4's processor has been confirmed to be slightly higher than the Xbox One. So, and just because of all the DRM shit that was tried to be forced down our throats earlier this year, I know that they removed the policies, but I'm not confident in a company that tries to buy out. It's just so they're sly corporate bastards over there at Microsoft, and I don't trust them. And I'm gonna stick with the PS4. I like to mix it up. It's not good to, in my opinion, limit your gaming experience. I like to mix it up. So for this year, for this console generation, I'm going to give the PlayStation the benefit of the doubt. Back the previous console generation, I gave the 360 the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm giving the PlayStation the benefit of the doubt. So it's kind of like I'm going back and forth. I was with the PS2, I was with Sony, I bought an Xbox, but I didn't really play it that much. Then I jumped over to 360, had that, bought the PS3, didn't really play it that much. Then now I'm going to be doing PS4, and if I ever get an Xbox One, I'll probably be playing it, less than I will PlayStation 4. It sucks because I have a huge achievement list. As you can see, my achievement list in the upper right-hand corner of the dashboard shows that I have over 40,000 gamer score, which unfortunately won't, it transfers if you get an Xbox One, but I don't think, they're achievement points. It's cool to have a history, but the history's not going to go away. I still have the 360, keep in mind. So unless they terminate the servers for the fucking 360, which I don't see how they could, because the Xbox One uses your account from the 360, so it would be kind of counterintuitive to do that. So that's my stance on the console generation. I didn't mean to go into a rant right there, but that's where I stand with the next gen consoles. So, that's pretty much it. Some cool stuff for me just in general. On December 22nd, there might be something interesting coming up. I don't want to spoil it because I don't have it confirmed, and I know when I confirm stuff, it has a tendency to just go completely kaflopta. That's why I'm not confirming my plans on December 5th, because I have absolutely zero fucking idea if P-Dog's even going to show up on that day, so I'm not confirming it. Same thing goes with December 22nd. I would like for it to happen. I'm hoping that it happens, but there is a special thing that I'm working with Phil or DSP, and if we can get it to work, it's going to be really interesting. So I just want to throw that out there. The two of us are working behind the scenes to see if it's going to work. I'm not going to spoil what it is because, again, I don't know if it's happening 100%. But if I do have confirmation, then perhaps I will announce it, or I'll let him announce it on his channel, because more of, his followers follow my content, and he's got the fan base that will probably blow up and respond to an announcement like that. So that'll be pretty cool. I won't speak about it further, but and then I'm actually taking a little nostalgic trip to New Jersey towards the end of December, right before Christmas, to see some old friends. That'll be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna film anything there. I was thinking of filming gameplay with my old friends, but I don't know if you guys want to really see that. It would be cool for me. The footage is more for myself, to see this nostalgic, kind of feeling with my friends, and to see how far it's been in our endeavors together. But I mean, you never know. You never know what'll happen. So that's what's going on at the moment. That's the outlook for December. We've got some really cool things coming in December. I'll be trying out the PlayStation 4 later this December. I've got some exclusive birthday content for you guys, which will be coming in the form of co-op gameplay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm really hoping that we can do this on Thursday on my birthday. It's been, a long-ass time since I've even fucking spoken to my friend Pete, and I'm really hoping that we can get this worked out. The Jak 2 analysis is going to be a really cool video. It's been a while since I've done an Area 8 Talk video, another episode of Area 8 Talk, so maybe I'll do another episode of that in December. There's lots of possibilities. December is downtime with Christmas and the holidays, so I'm definitely going to try to be Christmassy and try to get into the cheer of the holiday once my exams end, because as a college student, I've got the weight of fucking exams over my head. So the first part of December is going to be like killer, trying to prepare for these exams and finish up the work and stuff. And then the later part of December, and even part of January, which is my winter break, is going to be relaxation, no work, just play my next-gen console, PS4, and hang out with friends and just do creative stuff and have fun. That's the overriding message of this video. Have fun, no matter what plans you got, the plans that happen, the plans that don't happen. Just have fun. Just have fun with it. Don't worry about it. So that is it. Thank you guys. Hope to see you for all of the things that I mentioned in this video. It's going to be absolutely amazing. If you have suggestions as to content that you want to see, if you guys want to see something on my channel that you haven't seen before, let me know, and I'll do it, and we'll all have fun together. So thank you, and I'll see you guys later. Sorry this video is 32 fucking minutes long, but it was a big one. I said it was an important update, so hence why it's long. So thank you, and I'll see you later.